Because what we have a tendency to do as black officers is stand on the side. The unit is here functioning, especially at functions, social functions. The unit's going on, but I'm standing over here on the side. And I saw that when I was a company commander, and I used to tell my black officers, and hey, go mingle. Because I found out that if you wait as a black officer for somebody black to help you or tell you what the next job is or tell you what positions are coming open, you're going to be waiting a long time. It's called networking. We don't network very well, but you got to start learning how to network because that is key to being successful. I have been a mentor for specifically black officers and Latin officers most of my career. And the reason is because most young black or Latin officers don't see anybody that looks like them, sounds like them, above them. So I have been doing this for a while. As you go up in rank, the pyramid gets smaller and smaller. So you have to have a base to get up there. And sometimes that base might not look like you. There are people out there that are going to help you, regardless of your color. There are some people out there that don't want to help you. You have to be able to differentiate between who's going to help you and who's not. You have to start understanding that, hey, I'm black, I can only be with black people. It's not true, especially if you're in special forces. You got to be with everybody. And so that's the tact I took. And I looked at it and I said, okay, Smuckatelli, he's a pretty good officer. What made me different than him? Well, come to find out a lot of things. One was the jobs I held. I have never held an easy job in the military. And I remember when I was in Panama in 1988, 89, there was a rift in the military. And I used to go to the officers club on Friday evenings. A lot of young black officers there, lots of them there. After the rift, there was few there. And I was talking to another friend of mine. He was the headquarters commandant for SOCOM. He was black. And I said, hey, what's happened? Where are all the black, used to be here? He said, they're gone. And it was three of us talking. Another black guy, officer said to me, he said, well, they don't have real jobs. Never thought about that. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, Captain so-and-so, he was in charge of the basketball team. Captain so-and-so, he was in charge of counting cans in the commissary. And these weren't hard jobs, but what the job did, it gave them plenty of free time to go to the club. I couldn't go to the club all the time because I was the J3 in SOC South. And I got to thinking about all this stuff. How did I get that job? Somebody recommended me for that job. What made me different than someone else? And a lot of it is the people you meet, how you interface with them, and how they help you or how they want to help you. And I thought about that and I said, okay, let me take all the knowledge that I have and try to understand and put it down so other people can see why black officers have a hard time. And as I started doing the pyramids and the research work, you come down here in lieutenants, everybody's fine. First lieutenant, everybody's good. Captain, pyramid gets a little smaller. Major, pyramid gets really small. Lieutenant colonel and colonel, pyramid is tiny for black people because we don't make it to that level. Why don't we make it to that level? We don't have the right jobs, for one. What is the right job? You want to be a 3, or you want to be a deputy 3, or you want to be an XO. If you're a company and a captain, you want to be a company commander, or you want to be on the 3 staff. Those are the jobs that people look for. Well, unfortunately, a lot of those jobs are by recommendation. And I'll use myself as an example. When I came from Fort Benning to Fort Bragg, people didn't know who I was. They made me, liaison officer. And I did that job. Well, someone up top was looking out for me because a new battalion commander came in and somebody said, hey, you got this guy Butler over there, and I think he's liaison. He'd be a great 3. Well, right after that, the 3 got fired, and boom, I'm the 3. I was a captain. Did I have to work my butt off to get it? Because we were getting ready to deploy as a battalion. So did I work my butt off? Yes. And as you work your butt off, and I tell people this all the time, people notice it. People look over and say, oh, he works hard. He's a good hard worker. At some point, somebody's going to reach out for you because you're a hard worker. Why are they going to reach out for you? Not because you're a hard worker, because they want you to make them look good. So now you become a commodity. Oh, he made me look good. Okay, hey, so-and-so, you need to look out for him. And it's a pyramidal effect. It goes up as you go up. And those people that you made look good, in many cases, remember you because as they're going up, as you're going up, they're also going up. And they will continue the pull on that. Well, unfortunately, we black folks don't have a lot of people helping us go up. A lot of times, it's a self-inflicted wound because a lot of friends of mine went out and they searched for the easy job. I called one of my friends once and I said, hey, listen, I'm the S3 for this battalion. I'm getting ready to leave. Battalion commander listens to me. I'm going to recommend your name to be the next 3. He didn't want it. Yeah. He said, I got a good job. I don't want to do that. So if you don't have the mindset and the mentality that you're ready to bust your ass to make it up, you're not going to make it. Because some people can do that. They can kind of glide. We can't glide. We have no glide pattern. If we don't push it, we'll fall like a rock.